How do you thrive with e-commerce and local business online? So I know right now there's been a huge shift in how we actually, as a community, how we sell to our, like, as a business, how you sell to your people, right? Like, it's been a very significant shift, very abrupt at that with this pandemic going on. And I've been operating in the online e-commerce, um, SEO, all these digital marketing spaces for around 3.5, 4 years at this point. So I have a pretty good handle on how to do a lot of this stuff. So I'm going to really just be going over specifically e-commerce, but I'm also going to be talking a good amount about about like local business online, just so people know how, about what's going on, and just different marketing, just different ways to market your products, different ways to yeah, so just different ways to market your products, different ways to market your business out there, like online, instead of through physical retail, which a lot of companies are used to. So yeah, that's basically who this is for. This presentation is for online stores, someone that has a physical retail store, for any local business figuring out how to utilize online channels to drive revenue, which is the majority right now. Just due to the fact that there's a lot of lockdowns in place and a lot of businesses aren't operational, which is very unfortunate. So one big thing that I think everyone needs to know is that e-commerce is doing better than ever. Right now, I mean, if one really easy way to see how e-commerce is doing is just to look at Amazon. They literally currently control 49% of the e-commerce industry. The stock is soaring right now. So while everyone else's stock is dropping dramatically, everyone's losing tons. Everyone's like their market caps are dropping. Companies are declaring bankruptcy. What is Amazon doing? Their stock has increased probably about 20 to 30% over this pandemic period. So it just shows you the opportunity with e-commerce. And also Amazon's hiring over 75,000. Right now they're hiring people during a time when everyone else is laying people off. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I think it's like 22 million unemployment numbers are insane. Amazon's actually trying to, they can't even keep up with the demand that they currently have right now. So that alone should show you the opportunity right now with e-commerce. And I think that's a great snapshot of the whole industry, just looking at Amazon alone, which they control 50% of basically almost 50% of the e-commerce industry by themselves. So one big thing for sure is I'm not going to go too deep into the aspect of creating the store, because I know that Carlos and his team, they do a lot of that kind of stuff already. So if you don't have an e-commerce store yet, then I'm really going to recommend you. I'm going to recommend Carlos's team. They can help you set everything up properly. So I'm not even going to go into that. But one thing that I am going to talk about is how do you drive? You can have a platform. And I mean, I know Carlos's team also helps tremendously when it comes to advising and helping you with traffic as well. But how do you drive traffic, right? So it very well depends, right? The biggest thing when it comes to traffic is, do you already have an audience? If you are a company that's been in existence for years and you've been doing this for a long time, you should have an audience. Right here, you can see that this is just an e-commerce store that started a while ago. Not a while ago, literally like 3 months ago, right before this pandemic hit. I started this e-commerce store with a partner of mine, and we have an email list already. We have an email list of 4,630 people. So these are people we can communicate with on a daily basis. We can sit for free. All we have to do is pay for our email autoresponder. We pay them, and we're getting we can communicate with them all we want, and we make a significant amount of money doing that. So on top of that, do you have phone numbers? I mean, which can even be even more valuable than emails. How can you get directly in contact with your customers? That's a huge thing. Outside of that, you also have social media. You have paid advertising, which is the one that I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later. But that's the one that we specifically focus on and grow our company rather quickly. If you can see right here, I told you we started in February. It was February, I think February 12th is when we started. So you can see we've done around 50,000 in spends in that period. So in around 2 months. So that's been the way we've driven our brand majority. That's been the significant way we've done it. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know if you can see this right here. We just finally hit 10 Facebook likes. So it just shows you there are a lot of different ways to drive your audience, to grow your audience and drive traffic to your brand. So what audiences do you have? That should be your main question. I mean, and there are a lot of different ways there are a lot of different audience sources. That's what you need to be focused on. That's the one question you need to ask yourself: what audiences do I have, and how can I get in contact with them about my brand, about my product? So on top of that, okay, let me skip it. There you go. Okay, so what's possible with e-commerce? I started the store in February 2020. This month alone, we've done $95,000 in revenue. And I think we spent $23,000. So this has been literally during this period, this has been our most profitable month yet. I mean, right now, a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people, obviously there's a lot of craziness going on, but at the same time, like I said, with Amazon, a rising tide lifts all boats. Since everyone's indoors, what do you think they're doing? Since they can't go shop, like people aren't, are afraid to go shop, in retail stores. What are they going to do? They're going to go online. They're going to buy products. And right now, I can't tell you how many products I've been buying online versus, going to the store. And, it's translated to our business as well. This has been our most profitable month yet. We've, for every dollar we're spending, we spend about $23,000 this month. We made back about $3 to $4, which is, good return on your investment. And really, when it comes to e-commerce, it just shows, I guess, when it comes, you really got to identify the big things are, let me see. So what if you don't, what if you don't have an e-commerce store, right? So what if you don't have an e-commerce store? I know Carlos's team, they work heavily with that. You want to contact them. And I'm pretty sure they'll be able to help you with that. The opportunity is massive right now. This right here, it really isn't going to go super in depth in the process of building the e-commerce store because that's a long-term process. I'm going to be working with Carlos's team, I guess, and we're going to be putting something together to go, in depth and actually figure out what's going on here. But I just want to let you know that the opportunity may still exist. We don't really know how long this coronavirus epidemic is going to go down. So this could be a month, it could be 2 months, God forbid, hopefully not. But even after this is over, the e-commerce industry is trending upwards. So there's always going to be that opportunity there. So if you don't have an e-commerce store, if you don't have an online platform or an online way to communicate with your business, with your customers, your prospects aren't looking very good in the future. So this is a skill that you need to figure out. And Carlos's team should be really, really helpful with that. So that really concludes my presentation. It's just a good primer just to show you the opportunity in the e-commerce space and also the opportunity for online businesses as well. And figuring, you really got to the big question I want you to really write down if you are is just where's my audience at? How can I get in contact with them, whether that be through emails that you may have, phone numbers you may have, or maybe you have no traffic. You have no brand yet. You can go online and you can find a good strategy. I know Carlos's team will help you. And maybe I'll do some additional videos with Carlos's team. We'll help show you the opportunity and ways to even maybe spend $1 and figure out how can you turn that back into $2 to $3, maybe $4. So, I think it's a huge opportunity, and hopefully this presentation just kind of enlightened you to that opportunity. Thank you.